Please forgive me. I haven't been on for a while, so just be patient with me. So now I just basically do my little marketing stuff, create social media pictures or posts or cover pages for individuals with that. I help create board games. So that's mostly what I've been doing is doing my own little business, Phases of Life. We have a nonprofit organization. We have our WCA Life Solutions, where I'm creating content for that right now, but it's on hold right now. So the WTA Life Solutions, where I was doing affiliate marketing, that portion is over. So now I'm going to be creating content. Right now I'm doing content for marriages, whether you have an excellent marriage or a poor marriage, you're thinking about divorce, you're thinking about getting married, this would be a great course for you. That course is only going to be about $625 to be a long-term person. We'll get into the details of that later, but I'm looking forward to doing that course. I hear so many different things that's going on in marriage, and so I'm very passionate about relationships because I've been through so many relationships, even with married men. And so a lot of the content that's in my book is based on personal experience. I've been married twice. This is my third marriage. My first marriage, I ran away from home. The second marriage, I just knew that that was a marriage from God. And I married him, so I got three children from a total of three children from those marriages. And I thought I'd be single for the rest of my life. But God let me know that I needed to pay attention to my divine purpose. And in that, he sent my husband. In order to be prepared for him, I had to learn how to, first of all, love myself. And so you'll get into that with the 10 Commandments of Marriage course. Also, we'll be talking about the finances. We'll be talking about the romance in that course. We'll be talking about how to keep your marriage um, set afire, if you will. Keep the romance flowing. Also, we'll be, diving into other courses and stuff like that, like how to be single parenthood. I wrote a book, single parenthood, but it's some things that I want to add to that. So I either do a course or just write another book about that. So I have several books that I've written, and I just take my life experiences in hopes of making sure that the person that is connecting with me is able to get some value from what I'm teaching or what I'm trying to share with my community. I'm so grateful to have you here today. Like I said, I'm trying to, there it is, there to go to steam. I'm trying to just be more, open, because sometimes people need to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to talk to somebody and they don't have anybody to talk to, and so in our ministry we just make sure that we're open. If you want to have a conversation with me, you can call 980-533-0623. That is Phases of Life International Ministries line. You can send me a text so that I can make sure I'm available for that call. And so it's filtered through either email or either text. So you can call that number or send a text or call and leave a message, and I'll return your call. I was talking to this lady yesterday at the laundromat. My dryer is broken. I have to get another dryer. And it's been fun going back and forth to the laundromat because guess what? I meet people. And so I had a conversation with this beautiful lady. I'm just going to call her Chris. And she, her son had passed away. And so me and Chris was having a conversation. Normally I take my crochet with me to the laundromat. I didn't, and it's been about 2 weeks. So I left my crochet and I said, oh man, I left my crochet. And the lady says, Chris said, I normally bring something too, like to the laundromat or whatever. I say, well, My dryer went out. I've only been coming a couple of weeks, but we had a wonderful conversation. Um, the nationality of the woman is irrelevant, but she was a Caucasian lady, and we talked like we had been knowing each other for years. What a great experience to be ministering to someone who, they probably in different classes or whatever of life, you know. But it was a wonderful experience because most of the time we don't speak to anybody or talk to people that is not in our nationality. And so it's very seldom. But me growing up in a neighborhood where there are people, I grew up in a black and white community, and so I wish I remember those the neighbor's name, but my dad used to share his vegetables out of his garden with them. They looked out for us while we was out. I'm pretty sure they told my parents, the kids were this, that, and the other, but they looked out for us when my parents weren't home. And so it's a great feeling to know that there are some people in the world that's still cordial, Yes, so anyway. So but yes, as an entrepreneur, I'm a housewife. I still do laundry, I cook, I clean. And I said I wasn't gonna ever do no laundry whenever I told my husband I don't do no laundry. When I do laundry, I mean as far as ironing, not in the laundry, but I told my husband I don't do any ironing. I would normally just see because I was smart enough to put the stuff in the dryer, just I had my dryer had a wrinkle release, so I would wash the clothes, dry them with the fabric softener and everything, and then I would just go ahead and hang them up as soon as it comes out the dryer. Well, most people don't do that. They just take the clothes out of the dryer and leave them in a basket, until they feel like doing it. But why not go ahead and get your laundry done? And I mean, I understand you get tired sometimes because there's been times where, I've done the laundry and, my life was so busy that I had no choice but to wait to the next day to do the laundry. But if my children see this video, I want you all to know that being a wife is serious. If you're thinking about being a wife is serious. This is a major choice to be, to take on in your life. So if you choose to be a wife, there are going to be times where you're going to have to do things that you don't want to do that you said, you weren't going to do in the beginning of your marriage. Okay. So this is what I'm doing. I'm sitting up here, I'm ironing. I told my husband, I ain't doing no ironing now. But guess what? You can say what you're not gonna do, but if push come to shove and you love your spouse, you're gonna do the things that you don't feel like doing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure my mom, Janie, if you're listening or watching, I'm pretty sure she did plenty of things she didn't want to do. You know, um, thank God for her. She had me cooking at 13 years old, frying my first bloody chicken. Sometimes you're gonna have to cook, and so right now I just thank God for the ability to serve my husband. You know what I'm saying? There's a divine order. There's God, there's man, then there's women, and then there's children. Okay? And so once I learned what the word of God says about being a wife and how to submit to my husband and him submit to me also, and you know, I found pleasure in serving him because I'm serving him through, you know, the love that I have for Christ. You know what I'm saying? So, as a Christian housewife, an entrepreneur, it's my responsibility to not only just be the example for my children, but be all that I'm supposed to be for my husband and help meet his need. So, I just wanted to let you all know that I'm doing this wifely duty. My life is full. And I figured I can at least, if I'm going to have a YouTube channel, right? I can at least check in every now and again, let you all see what I'm doing. It just hit my spirit to do it, so I did it. And I'm still adding the same shirt, because I mean, if you're gonna add right. You know what I'm saying? You have be wrinkled all around your neck, You got your arms, you got the chest, but then you want to make sure you have the neck and stuff done too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to do a little sewing too to make sure that everything is in its proper order. You know, they missing buttons or something like that. They got a slit in it. I'm gonna have to fix that. You know what I'm saying? My husband say, "No, baby, you ain't got to do that," and I'll be like, "Yes, I do." You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to go out embarrassing him, and that's important. That's one of the other topics I talk about in the Ten Commandments of Marriage too. Sometimes we don't think about the way we dress and how we should be appealing to our mate. I just wanted you all to know what I was doing so that you can see that I'm not one of those persons that just lag off. You know what I'm saying? Just do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have something to do every single day. I create things with my hand. I crochet and stuff like that. And so that's very important to me to make sure I use all my talents, gifts, and abilities to be of service to people, mankind. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you do that. So, yep. So here we go. Yes, yes, yes. So, um, I'm trying to do this more often. I'm gonna try to come by and keep in touch with you guys, and just know that my mind is there, my heart is there. However, I got things I have to take care of, and hopefully, this serves as my once a month activity. But I'll try to do it more often to get more involved with you guys, because it's very important when I'm doing things. I want to be able to see your faces. I want you to be at the one woman shows. I want you to be, I want you to go and watch the movies, and see me in them. So I'm preparing myself for the doors that I'll be walking through. Okay. I don't want to break down the doors unless I'm absolutely qualified to do the job. Okay. So God bless you. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing you soon. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye. Now, this is my first time doing this. I got to figure out how to say bye to y'all and hang up. It's on here somewhere. Here we go.